we cut things off, I went ahead and built bags 3 and 4. So we got lots of windows here, and bag 5 is going to consist of Sandman, the minifig, as well as the taxi cab. But I'm really excited because there were some really cool building techniques in this set so far. Like there's this wall that removes right here, and this section fits perfectly in with this. So slides in and out pretty easily. Another really cool technique in bags 3 and 4 is the newsstand, which you can lift off pretty easily. It's got some really nice snot techniques. You can see we've got the back of it right here, which is studs on the side, and we've got some really cool newspapers here, some more stickers, and it snaps in using clips. So that's a really nice technique as well. Also, we've got the front sign started over here, Daily Bugle, the entrance, and we also have this sliding door right there, which is pretty nice. Sliding doors are one of my favorite things about Lego, and they don't use them often enough. So yeah, really cool that we've got that stuff in there. We're on bag 5 right now. It's building the taxi cab as well as Sandman right here. And we'll also build Ernie, the taxi driver. Thank you. Right here. Now I do want to show you one of my favorite minifigs from yesterday. I thought this Carnage minifig is awesome. It's kind of hard to see all of the printing details. Try to move the stuff aside there, but look at all those details on the torso as well as the legs, even the feet, and then on the back of the head. I think it's really, really cool how you've got a lot of detail on the printing there. So it's not a double-sided head in terms of like it has 2 expressions, but it does have double-sided printing for some of the detail, which I think is really cool. So really excited about that. Julianne, hey, how are you? Welcome. Glad you tuned in from France yet again. We are doing well. It's a crisp, cold Northeast Ohio morning. We got what, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches of snow last night?
At least. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's, you know, right before Christmas, so having a nice winter scene outside is always nice.
Yeah.
So we're just working on this taxi. Got the bottom section of it. I already made a mistake. I put on black instead of dark blaze. I had to go back and fix that.
Ooh.
All set now.
Julian, Notre Dame. Oh, the Notre Dame is under the Christmas tree. That's really cool. So that's a really fun set. We have a good friend who has that set. We go over to their house like once a month to play games, and so it's been on display there. We're talking to him. He's an architect, so he was gushing about how that set is so detailed. His only drawback, he said, the only drawback is that you can't open it up really easily, but it does have so many great details on the inside as well. He also loved how it really tracks the evolution of the building from the very beginning over the hundreds of years that it took to build it. So that's a really cool one. Probably not under our Christmas tree, just because my birthday / Christmas gift, because my birthday and Christmas are close together, is the new modular. Yeah.
But fun fact, my sister was in Paris this week and actually was able to go into the real Notre Dame. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, the fully restored one. And what was her? She's she does landscape architecture, so she's not an architect, but she does have a lot of background in that.
Urban design.
And urban design, yeah.
You know, I didn't actually talk to her verbally. We were through texting, so I don't know what all her opinions were on it. But it looked beautiful.
Yeah, I've seen some of those pictures, and it's just gorgeous. So glad that they were able to get that restored. Laust Peter Nielsen Norman, hey again today. How are you doing? Did a little building after your show. Built a Speed Champion, only 27 stickers. That is the one thing I don't like about Speed Champions. I think the cars are really cool, but the amount of stickers for a 300, 400 piece set. This one, we have, don't mind, I'm going to reach around here. And, nope, I need the other sticker sheet. This one has 33 stickers. So 33 stickers, not too bad for a set of this size, although I know a lot of fans don't like stickers. I'm not a huge fan of them. I did, though, use one of the techniques y'all mentioned yesterday, putting some stickers on, and I have to say using the brick separator was great. I got the stickers on first try, almost perfectly straight. So I got to say,
congratulations.
In fact, you know what? I will. You mind handing me the brick separator there, and then it looks like we have a couple of stickers coming up here. So I'm going to get those for step 122. Stickers 24 and 25, the taxi stickers. So I'm just going to put the sticker on the very edge of the brick separator right here. Grab my brick. And lock it in just like that. I think it turned out pretty good. And do that for the other one as well. Still takes a little bit of concentration for me. That's how bad I am at stickers. There we go. Another successful application of the sticker. There you go. Just in time for you to build that, huh?
Absolutely.
And we need another one, right? Yes.
Well, you did 2 already.
We got this one coming up on step 124. Looks like a license plate, sticker number 27. So this is the nice thing about
his handiwork there, the sticker.
Yeah. So there we got a small 1x2 sticker. It's going to go on this 1x4 modified plate with the studs on either side, and try to lock that in a straight way. It's straight, a little off center though, or off kilter, as I would say yesterday. Julian, I'm building Christmas gift with purchase from 2022. Wow. That's pretty cool. Have you been holding on to those for a couple years, or did you recently get those? Joe Bolin, good morning from Central Indiana. Good morning, Joe. Got a question for you. Are you an Indiana University fan or a Notre Dame fan? I know they played in the first ever college football playoff game, or the 12-team playoff. No building for me today or until after Christmas. Excuse me. Lots after Christmas. I've got water here on the side.
Yeah, that's the fun of Christmas, right? Is you get all the sets and then you can build them.
Yeah. Oh, really cool technique right here. Is that right? Wow. We've got on the back here a revolver that is used as the exhaust pipe for the.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. So that's really cool. Yeah. Labs, Peter, Nielsen, Norman. Yes, they are so small. The stickers are so small. 2 that had to go on tiles. Yeah, those stickers. God. Especially the small ones. And then my pet peeve really are the stickers that have to go on rounded curved pieces. I was really disappointed that Barrador had a lot of those on the inside. In particular, they had these big wall corner, rounded corner panels that you had to put stickers on, and that was a pain in the neck. And I don't know if the brick separator application technique would really work on that. Joe, I'm an IU grad. Best IU football season ever. Absolutely. But last night was rough. Yeah, it was rough. Yeah, but it's cool. I mean, Indiana football, I've always loved Indiana, the state. We're in Ohio, of course, so we're next door neighbors. I'm an Ohio State fan, so, but I was rooting for Indiana over Notre Dame. Good season. Great season for IU, and I think only looking up. So congrats to the Hoosiers on that football season. Got some lights going on, huh?
Yep, got lights, and interestingly, they're different on either side of the license plate.
New York taxi cabs, huh?
Yep, our icon.
Yeah, put that 2x4 plate on there.
What color is it? Such a guess.
That is dark
black.
Dark play. I'm guessing dark because it's slight variation. One thing we ran into an issue yesterday actually was coloring on the instruction manual. Some of the colors are hard to tell apart.
Like that, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
see what we got over here. Victor Sikora, good morning. I bought this set on Facebook Marketplace. Someone whose cat knocked it off their countertop. Let's say it was a very different building experience. Were the pieces in good condition, Victor? That's crazy.
I'm guessing all the pieces were unbagged then.
Yeah.
So
that would probably do it. Golly. Julian, I'm buying printed parts for the collector sets. Cannot apply stickers on a German website. Yeah, put the link in the chat here, Julian. That's actually really cool. Bought them for the medieval market. Wow. Yeah. So a lot of people obviously prefer printed pieces to stickers. Lego argues that putting stickers in the set will actually help keep the cost down on the set. Printed elements cost more. Also, if it's a part that isn't usually printed, they have to have storage for that particular part, and so they try to minimize the number of parts that they print, and then any print that they do make, they want to be able to reuse in multiple sets. I get that, but it still, makes the building process more cumbersome, and the stickers can peel off. They can get kind of gritty and nasty, especially when kids play with them. So a lot of adults I know, for sets like this, paying $350 retail price, you kind of want something that's a little bit more premium than something that has 33 stickers. Speed Champions might make more sense just because they have all these different endorsements on the cars and things like that.
Kind of interesting. Their technique there. We're just going to be kind of covering up this piece. So it's kind of interesting that they would even use that. I don't really understand. Do you know why they use that instead of just like 1x2 brick?
So that's actually 2/3 of a brick tall, so it's not a full.
Okay.
So that can be one reason. They can use one part instead of two 2x2 plates. Another reason is Lego will oftentimes put like colors, like random colors within a set that are part of a structure, just so they can use the most economical pieces, and sometimes to differentiate between the direction of the set. Like they did that for the Saturn V rocket. They had the different, sides of it, different colors, so that we can keep everything straight. Victor says it was in great condition. The seller put everything in a box, so I had big and small chunks they had to sort out in order. Yeah. All right,
I need the brick separator.
You need the brick separator. There you go.
Made a mistake again.
When I was building, what was it? I want to say the Bookshop modular, I decided that I was going to just open up all the bags, dump the pieces out, build it. That took a long time. But it was like my Christmas birthday gift, and I really just wanted to take my time and enjoy building it. But after that, I was like, I can't for sets that big.
Yeah, so like when you were a kid, one of your favorite things was dumping all the pieces out.
Yeah.
Finding the piece through a big pile of Lego pieces. But the thing is, when you were a kid, the sets weren't quite as big as some of the ones you're buying now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of unmanageable now with the bigger sets.
Yeah, with the smaller ones that only have like 1 or 2 bags, that's fine. The bigger sets, though, can be a bit of a pain. The one that was the most difficult for me as a kid was the Black Seas Barracuda, because that had, I think, like 900 pieces or something like that, and it really had like just a lot of pieces. There were no numbered bags at the time, so you had to dump everything out, and sometimes, especially early on, it took a long time to find some pieces. So, Victor says it was actually a very fun alternative way of putting a large set together. I agree. Like, there's something fun about getting a set that's kind of in chunks and figuring it out. We got a bunch of Lego. Like, we got somebody's collection a couple years ago, and some of them were in chunks. And like was it the London? I don't know if it was a postcard or something like that, but it had like the little London Bridge and it had the Big Ben, and it was really cool. Like getting the different chunks, putting them together, and then going through that collection to find the pieces that we needed to complete it. So really kind of cool.
I hear that the 1x2 plate with the rounded edges with the lights on it, it's gonna make some really nice looking headlights. And put it on.
Oh, that on the back?
Right here, I guess.
Yeah, that's cool.
You can see it goes right on that stud on the side brick.
Yeah, nice. sneak in here and apply a couple pieces.
You put on 131?
Part of it. If you want to grab those tiles, I go on the back, and I'll look for the plates that go on the front in the cheapskate. Gotta reach across, Julia. Bad manners, I know. She's hogging all of the pieces right now.
To be fair, you dumped them right in front of me.
I did. I set this up last night. I finished building bag 3 and 4. And one thing that I really liked about it, I'll show you guys. The interior has this vending machine in it, which is all snot techniques right here. And it's a really nice setup. You've got 4 cans of pop in there. And it looks like you've got, the little slot where you can put in your preference, a little change return, and then, of course, this spot where the can comes out. Now, this is not a working vending machine, unlike what you see in some of the Ninjago city sets. One of the reasons I love the Ninjago city sets, not only the complexity and variation of the build, but the playability and the features that actually work, like an ATM that actually spits out money in the original Ninjago city is amazing. Really, they actually do have a vending machine that works, and it's not much bigger than that one, so it's really cool. But I think the difference between that one and this one is there's more flexibility with the Ninjago city to get behind it and actually use the mechanism differently than this, which is standing up against a wall. Another thing that I really like about the interior here, and I'll go ahead and show you guys, is I just shot that piece across the room. If you take a look, you see the black chairs. There's actually a lot of half stud offsets on the interior, and along this side right here, the black chairs, behind them is a news rack. And so if you didn't offset the studs a little bit, you wouldn't have room to walk behind the chairs and grab those newspapers. So just a really cool detail that when you're building it and you're laying down all of these green 2x2 tiles, but you have these jumper plates kind of tossed in there, really, I think, shows a lot of foresight as to what the vision for the interior would be. And it was cool to watch that unfold. Joe Bowling, the Red Baron plane, set 20 years ago. Oh, it had only 600 pieces, but it took me forever to build it because it didn't have number bag. Almost all the pieces. Yeah. Now, Joe, let me know, what did you think of that set? Because I remember seeing it. I went through my dark ages from 1993 to 2006, end of 2006. So it'll be 19 years ago, almost next week, when I ended my dark ages. So I missed the Red Baron and some of those Legends sets from like 2001 and thereabouts. So let me know what you thought about that set.
You want to make the headlights?
I can do that, yeah. Using some Technic pieces here that have the little studs on the end to create the headlights. That's fun technique. And one way it works is you've got these 1x2 plates that have the Technic pin inserts. So you put the Technic pin in, and then you can slide in that piece right there. So it gives you a headlight as long as you keep it straight. Got one more of those to make.
I think I've gone blind because it's taking me forever to find some of these pieces. And it shouldn't. There's not that many pieces here.
I could have sworn we didn't have a 2x3 dark play tile yesterday, and it was lying underneath the instructions. So that kind of happens from time to time.
Ooh. Don't know if this. I don't know if I can get that in.
Here, let me.
That in the way. There. Oh.
Yep.
I don't think it's supposed to go on the top one.
Nope.
It's covered up.
Yeah, I added that piece.
Oh. That's that's why I couldn't figure it out. Okay.
Yeah, I sabotaged you.
It is a little bit harder building with somebody sometimes because you don't know what they've done or not done.
I just knocked it off too. And I knocked it off again. Wow. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. So we got the front here with the license plate on the side. So we've got the back license plate, which is a little bit off-centered. That's my bad. And then this one here, which is supposed to be on this side. Julia did that one much better than I did. Oh, nice.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, really nice knot technique there.
Yeah. Let's see that it goes on right there. This nice sloped.
Yeah, the 1x2 curve slope. Yeah, that's really cool.
Makes for a very sleek vehicle.
The question is, does the taxi cab actually fit a second passenger in it?
That's a good point.
I don't know.
It looks like it's only going to fit
does.
one person, which makes the taxi cab rather pointless.
I mean, it is New York. We here in Cleveland love to pick on New York, you know, for being corrupt and inefficient, even though it's one of the great cities of the world. We're just jealous. All right, now we got the windshields going on and the back window. And there we go. We got the taxi cab like this. Pops off pretty easily. It's connected by these 4 studs right here. The front of it rests on that gray tile. And yeah, there are no operating doors. Like back in the old days when they had the 4 wide vehicles, but that's okay. We can start working on the tires here. Julian asks, you made a Winter Village set? We did. We actually, so we got the new post office. We built that. But then a couple of weeks ago, we went over to my parents' house. My parents' house, my mom has a couple of the Winter Village sets. And then we store a lot of our Winter Village sets there. And so we put together a Winter Village a couple weeks ago. We recorded it, and that video I finished editing last night. It's actually going to drop on Christmas Eve. So we'll show you what we came up with. Autumn was our big city manager / planner for that. And so I'm excited to show you guys what we did with our Winter Village. We had not all of the sets that we have, so we're missing. We have, but haven't built the Santa's Visit and the Cottage, as well as the Winter Village markets from like many years ago. So we'll have to build those. Julie was saying that we had to build those for next year.
Yeah, the Santa's Visit house is probably my favorite Winter Village set. So I definitely would like. We have it. We have the set already, but it's just been parted out, as we call it, meaning we put it into all the drawers organization. So, you know, all the 1x1 plates are in a particular drawer and so on. So we just have to pull it all out. So it just takes a long time to gather all the pieces. So it's a bit of a bigger project.
Yeah, one that we have to start sooner than December if we want to actually get it done and ready to go in time, unfortunately.
All right, here's the nice little taxi sign. I put the sticker on the 1x2 brick, just as the instructions told me to, but then I realized there were studs on the sides, and I kind of internally freaked out, like I'd put the stickers on the wrong piece, but it's just using these brackets, these dark blade brackets. So I'm good, and I put it on the right one, and it's ready to go in the car.
It's enough to make anyone nervous. I got the tires on already.
Cool.
So working on the base for Sandman here.
All right, so this taxi is officially done then. Here it is. It's very cute. Very nice, sleek, well-designed taxi. Pretty cool.
right, next up. Ooh.
On that Winter Village, those are all of our sets that we built are all Lego sets. We haven't made any mocks of our own for that village. With the modular city, Collins added his own buildings. He used to have a library, which was really cool, but he decided to take that apart. And now he has the music shop, which you may have seen on our channel that he built for it. So those have a couple mocks, but we haven't done anything ourselves on the Holiday Winter Village.
We did get some instructions from JK Brickworks to get, like for Santa Sleigh, one of the Santa Sleigh sets that you can motorize and have the sleigh kind of go up and down. So we did that a while ago.
True.
We did that for my mom. My mom really liked that. So we ordered for Christmas. We got her the pieces a couple years ago. So that's the one non-official Lego set that we have.
Are you building this?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, I'm building this.
Cool. And I will do step 150. Do any of you watch and have a big winter village set up in your house, living room, bedroom, studio, whatever you might have? Let us know.
I can't be right. This is backwards. One sec.
Done?
Yep.
Cool.
Or not.
Or not. Blah one, hey there. You seen the full-size 3D printed Lego Christmas tree saw it on TikTok? No, I have not. Oh, I saw the thumbnail on YouTube Shorts, but I did not actually watch. I don't usually watch YouTube Shorts. I just kind of like pop up and then I scroll down. Sometimes I click on them occasionally. But yeah, how big was it? And was it every part of it like Lego bricks, or was it like the sections 3D printed like Lego? Julian says yes, with all the Winter Village sets and many Christmas GWP, yeah, plus a few employee gifts. Nice.
Did I do that right?
Which one is it?
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. It was a little confusing.
I think so. Let me take a look at that. Now, it looks to be correct.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, so 151 is done, and then we need
3 of those.
I got 1. Okay. And we got 3. Oh, forgot this right here.
We have a modest little Christmas village. The Elf Clubhouse is one of our favorite Christmas sets. Yeah, we've got that one in ours as well, and that does add, I feel like, a lot of life and fun to.
We have the Santa's Workshop. We don't have the Elf Clubhouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was one. We went a couple years without buying any Winter Village sets.
Oh.
The train station and the Elf's Clubhouse, I think, were the 2 that we ended up not getting. Let's see. Favorite Winter Village set? I don't know. Autumn, what's your favorite Winter Village set?
Probably the one that sorts the naughty and nice thing.
Oh, that new one, the new post office.
Autumn loves the new Winter Village post office because it sorts the naughty and the nice list, so that's pretty cool.
I thought you were going to say the big gingerbread house.
Oh, that would be mine. I love the 2 favorite that I have, because why not just give you 2? The original toy store that came out way back in the day, I think 2009, that was always one of my favorites. And then that big gingerbread house, absolutely love that one. That's a fantastic one. So, yeah. So last, Peter Nielsen Norman. So now you up on 55 inches, need the table to build something. Haven't decided what. What are the options you're looking at? Let us know. Yeah. Yeah, Julian, favorite one, Toy Shop 10199, made by Jamie Berard. Yeah. One interesting thing I remember reading in an interview with Jamie was at one point before he designed that set, they had the astronaut helmets, the clear globes, and somebody said, like, there's no way you can use that in anything other than for the astronauts. And Jamie was like, I'm gonna do it. So he did, and used that for the lights. Go like this. If I can get this on.
Those circles on the bottom of them are weird.
Yeah. Maybe it goes like that. Maybe.
That's so weird. They're like giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got quite the interesting little rock thing. I think this is probably my least favorite thing to build, actually. It's really good. It's like just lots of rocks jutting around, which can have a really cool effect, but trying to figure out what goes where is a little bit confusing. And this this minifig base, I guess,
Sandman
has these weird large holes on the bottom. I mean, they look like these holes, I guess.
This right here goes on this right here. Having a hard time figuring out how exactly that works.
Well, while you figure that out, I'm going to start working on this dumpster.
Okay. Thought I had it for a second.
This is very easy. Oh, there's a...
There we go. Had to turn it in different ways to get it to work, but I'm not sure I actually got that on the right way.
But it's
there
on.
we go. There we go. It's on. It is on. Success. There we go. Allows Peter Nielsen Norman. My favorite is the gingerbread house. Yeah, totally. Love the minifigs on that. Really, really cool build. I made a joke. Autumn says I want to kill the gingerbread. I do not want to kill the gingerbread. I like eating gingerbread cookies. We have the gingerbread house. I actually inserted this into our video for our Winter Village this year. But, you know, we have the gingerbread house on one side of the train tracks. The train goes by. The mama gingerbread with the baby going across there. I said, what happens if they get by the train? They turn into ginger snaps. Autumn didn't like that so much. She thought it was funny. That's all that really matters, right? Yeah. No, Autumn hated it. Julia really liked it. So.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, funny. So if you hear me say that in the video, it's because I wanted to make Autumn watch it later and get her reaction. So Sandman fig build is so creative. It is very creative. I think one of the most challenging things, and I struggle with this the most, is building Lego rock work. And this is kind of a cool small scale technique to get that looking rocky and having the Sandman fig pop out and do all that. So the base is also very elaborate. It looks like they use like maybe one of those old drills from the Rock Raiders sets from years ago. That's kind of a cool piece.
Right, the dumpsters are in.
Okay, we should not have this many extra pieces.
Definitely not. These are probably from the rock thing.
All right. Well then, you want to open up bag 6.
We clearly did not build the rock thing right.
Yeah, we made some mistakes here, so
I'll just give you all the extra pieces, which is Is these
Well,
from previous bags over here?
yeah, these are probably going to be extra, and those are from other bags. So these are my extra pieces there. You want to go ahead and build the minifig? That'd be cool. All right, let's see what we got.
Oh, did you show them the dumpsters already?
Oh, I did not. You want to? Go ahead.
There they are. Here's the dumpsters. Cute. They just are attached by a single stud. Oh, and a little foot came off on the stud. That's how they're on there. One's got cans in it, so I'm not sure if that's supposed to be recycling or just different trash in different ones. Alright, lots of pieces. Got a lot of red ladders and fences, so I guess we're building that side fire escape-like thing.
That would make sense.
Yeah, the Sandman pig build is very creative, definitely. I agree, Victor. Not easy, but creative.
Is there another one of these tiles anywhere? Cool. I think we have.
You gotta figure it out.
Almost. Let's see. Put them on the wrong side.
All right, we have Robbie Robertson. It's finished. The small brown boxes on the floor are the signatures of Justin Ramsden, a designer of the set. We see it also in the A-frame cabin and Sanctum Sanctorum, like an Easter egg. Oh, yeah. It's definitely a look I've seen before. That's cool. Also makes the connection point. Although, is that the wrong connection point you were talking about yesterday?
Yeah. These right here. This is the wrong one.
There's one over here as well.
That one's correct.
Oh.
So there we go. The actual finished Sandman, much more impressive. Cool. All right. Yeah. Also the dumpsters are in. I think every single Marvel modular has one of the yellow dumpsters, right there. So cool. All right. Here, I'll put this over here so you can see it.
We got a lot of pieces.
A lot going on here.
And we're gonna use one of the big plates.
Sweet.
Hi, Brick Artemis. Welcome.
What's up? Brick Artemis in the house. Awesome. Good to see you, Brick Artemis. If you like Hot Toys, Brick Artemis is one of the guys you definitely got to follow. Has a killer shorts game. I tell you what, like YouTube shorts, not like shorts for basketball or anything like that. He's based out of also the Midwest here in the United States, in Wisconsin. So really cool to have a fellow Midwesterner out here. What have you been up to lately, Brick Artemis?
Oh, you need 1/6.
You need 1/6. There we go. Cool. Getting ready for Christmas, hanging out with the family. Awesome, awesome. Wolfpack Brick Studios. What's up, Wolfpack Brick Studios? I got a question. Is the Wolfpack Brick Studios related to the Wolfpack that Brick Artemis hangs out with? I know they do some videos together, so that'd be pretty sweet if you were. Glad to see that you are hanging out with family. Tell them all hi from those of us here at Building Together. What else do I need here? Yeah, I need a 1x3, I think, and a 1x10.
Just a 10.
That's a 10. Now I need the 8s. Or an 8 and a 6. Cool. And then rotate back.
And another 3.
I do need a 10 and an 8 and a 3, I believe.
I just gave you the 3.
Yeah, sorry. For the step. Cool. All right, so we are building. Second one there. Rick Armin says it is not the same Wolfpack, but welcome anyway, Wolfpack Brick Studios. Rick Armin says, absolutely love the mod cases, dude. I tell you what, 100%. And we actually owe Brick Artemis a word of thanks because he actually hosted us on our channel, his channel, a while ago. Actually, when we were on like a little interview with some YouTubers, small YouTube channels, and Brian Wong over at ModuSpace was keying in on that, and so kind of met him indirectly that way, and so really cool. Yeah, the module cases are unbelievably awesome, gotta say. Love those, and just up the game, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, yeah. In fact, I had a piano lesson yesterday, as you know, and one of my students happened to see through the door our display cases and was like, whoa, and like his dreams were just enlarged. And I said, yeah, that's our dream. Like our dream Lego setup is right there. Like I think Colin was saying, like he never, like when he first got back into Lego, like never dreamed he'd have a setup like that. So
yeah,
it's really cool.
Really amazing. So Joe Bowling, the Winter Village sets back to 2014, and they're just on shelves. Also made some rebrickable mocks of an upscaled Santa minifigure and a Lego store added to Christmas Day. That's one of the cool. I love rebrickable because of those options. I was actually looking. So one of the videos that I recorded yesterday, I'm editing now, is on modularizing the Friends apartments and stores. And as I was looking at that set and kind of evaluating it, I kept going back to the Castle Bed and Breakfast, which came out in the summer. Love that set. Don't have it, but I decided to peek on Rebrickable to see what options are out there because I want to add a modular building, especially a corner. And I did find somebody that has a really cool mock using 3 copies of the Castle Bed and Breakfast. So one of my big projects in 2025 is to wait for that set to go on sale. The Friends Botanical Gardens actually went on sale for like $60. It was like 25% off.
Oh, that's a good.
So I can find a sale of the of that Castle Bed and Breakfast. I might snag a couple copies of those. I wouldn't get it at full retail price. I don't want to spend $300 on it, but that'd be pretty cool. And do our very first rebrickable set because we've created our own modulars. We've put some instructions on Rebrickable, but haven't purchased anything from Rebrickable. So yeah, but I love that about the Christmas stuff as well. Like there's Rebrickable options for Christmas. There's so many gifts with purchase over the years that you can combine, that you can modify. So absolutely love all those options that are there on Rebrickable. Rick Ardman says, he has himself in a hole. I'm building the Hogwarts Express, Jaws, and UCS Razor Crest at the same time. Dude, like that is intense. You're talking like the massive Hogwarts Express, not the system one. I'm guessing the big $500 one. Wow. The Razor Crest. Okay, so Razor Crest is retiring. I love the Razor Crest. Julia does not. She doesn't
like any ships.
She doesn't.
Yeah.
She doesn't even like the Millennium Falcon.
I don't like any of them, and it's not even just Star Wars. Like even the like space ones, I just don't like spaceships. I'm sorry, not my thing.
So there is if you might know, there is a slight disagreement over how cool the Blacktron Renegade is. She's like, I'm like, but that's iconic, Anyway, same with the Galaxy Explorer. Though you did like the Galaxy Explorer, kind of for a ship.
Kind of.
Yeah, same. There we go. We got that one on sale. Brick Artemis, yeah, the big one, the big Hogwarts Express. Don't know how this happened. I tell you what, man. Like sometimes you end up with Lego and you're like, I got some building to do. We need to do, Brick Artemis, we need to do like a road trip out to Wisconsin and like help you build your Razor Crest. Like I'm telling you, man. We're gonna be driving through Wisconsin this summer, heading out to Montana. So Just saying. Joe Bowling says we got 2 copies of the Friends Botanical Garden. Yeah, went on sale. Absolutely. My daughter and I built a beautiful Rubicable mock. Dude, that's the way to go. Like, if they didn't have the Friends Botanical Garden, the Ideas Botanical Garden would be amazing. It is an incredible set as it is, but it's the same color scheme, and it looks pretty similar. You can do a really nice rebrickable mock with a couple copies of that Friends Botanical Garden for half the cost, even less, especially if you find them on sale, than the Ideas one. So totally get that. But I really wanted to modularize that Botanical Garden Ideas set. We did do a mock on our channel with about 2.5 or 2 1/3 copies of the Friends Botanical Garden that I think turned out really cool, but it's not modular. It's just kind of like a central hub with 4 different wings coming out of it. So yeah, we made Brick Artemis laugh. I'm down with that. It's cracking up. Razor Crest is sitting amongst the backlog collection. Victor, dude, how big is your backlog? We have a little bit of a backlog, I'm not going to lie, including a set that I plan on building over Christmas break, the aforementioned Galaxy Explorer, because I want to see how it looks next to the Blacktron Renegade if we buy it. Julia's not going to be in town January 1st, so it's just me at the Lego store. So she'll be on the West Coast checking the credit card statements shortly after I get back from the Lego store.
I'm not checking in on your purchases. I think you, if any of us is more careful with money, it's you.
Thank you. It's a high compliment. Julia is known for being frugal. For those of you wondering, Julia is at Building Together. Julia is our like chief financial officer.
That's a very formal title.
Yeah, you know, it's an unpaid gig, of course, but it is. She is our chief financial officer. Like, I do a lot of the writing and editing and creative stuff like that, which doesn't always fit me. But I'm more analytical, of course. But she's been handling some editing, some video stuff, and then also the CFO, keeping track of how much money comes in, and all that fun stuff. So she doesn't make me get approval of purchases, but yeah.
Mostly you just decide what we should or shouldn't get, and then I record it.
But I never go too far. Like if she's like, dude, like, you know, settle down, she'll let me know. So interesting. So Victor's got Razor Crest in the backlog. Brick Artemis is building 3 massive sets, the smallest one being Jaws. What is all y'all? I can say that. I spent 7 years in Oklahoma. What is all y'all's backlog? Victor's got us 4 storage shelves full. Out of control. UCS AT-AT, UCS Falcon. Oh my gosh,
wow.
Still in the shipping box. Dude, that is awesome. That is, golly, that is incredible. That is really cool. 3 sets, Razor Crest, AT-AT, Falcon. Those are 3 on like those, man, that wish list of mine.
Right, here's I guess the floor of the 2nd floor.
That's cool.
I got a thumbs down.
From Julia's motion. I love, one of my favorite colors, by the way, is this bright light orange. I think it looks fantastic. One reason why we modularized the downtown flower and design stores from the Friends a couple years ago was because the flower store has that yellow, bright light orange, dark green combination, which I just think is incredible. So I'm a sucker for some bright light orange. Brick Artemis, Lion Knight's Castle will be next, but dude, you're killing me. That is awesome. Like, first of all, Lion Knight's Castle might be one of my favorite sets of all time.
So what took you so long? Right?
I mean, you know, but yeah, that's so cool. The Lion Knight's Castle is absolutely incredible. One of those sets, when I built it, there was always like something next that just kept me super excited about what was going to be built, whether it was some of the building techniques, the angles that were used, the interior details. That harpsichord is really cool. Even starting off on the kitchen was like so cool how they did that. I think it was Mike Sayaki who was the set designer for that. So yeah, man, you're gonna love building that. Laos, Peter, Nielsen, Norman have to wait for the 2 shop closed. Yeah, for sure. Building the elevator.
Yes.
Nice. Joe Bowling says backlog is the Lion Knight's Castle. 4 copies of the 3-in-1 Castle set. Oh, dude, the one that is retiring this year. Yeah, totally. We have 1 copy of that, and then built it, reviewed it, and then put it with other pieces because there's so many good pieces in it. I wanted to use it for my own mocks. But I am hearing that there is going to be a creator castle this summer that's going to be replacing that one. So might have to pick up multiple copies of that. Rumor is that it's going to be about 1,600 pieces, $120, or I think $120. I don't know about the piece count yet. But I'm really curious to see what faction that is. Yeah, golly. It looks like Victor, Lion Knight's Castle is epic. Yeah, it is. Love the resurgence of Lego Castle themes. 100%. I'm going to give a thumbs up. Let's see if our there we go. Got the thumbs up on our live stream here. Yeah, love Lego Castle. One of my favorite themes growing up, and I'm excited that they're hopefully giving us more of that. That Wolfpack Beastmaster minifig, I've gushed about it on the channel before. I think it's just crazy awesome. So I'm hoping to I think I'm going to use, I mean, let me know in the comments if you have an app that you prefer using to scan the barcodes of the collectible minifigs. So that way you know what you're getting. But I'm definitely planning on, I think I'm going to use OMG Bricks. I've read some good reviews on that one because I don't usually get the minifigs, but that Beastmaster. And then for Autumn's really interested in the plush toy collector. So let's see, what are we doing here? I think I forgot to put something in. I did. Oof.
Did you get the clips?
I did not get the clips. I messed that up. This is going to be really tough to put in. I got so excited about people's backlogs, which is awesome, by the way, that I messed this up. So I'm just going to go ahead and fix this.
Laust Peter Nielsen Norman says my backlog is 16 sets. Big backlog. And the Alpine Lodge is one of, well, that's a really cool looking set.
Alpine Lodge is a quality set.
We don't have that one.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do have that.
We do have that one. It's got the
oh, that's the Winter Village set.
The Winter Village one. It has
thinking,
the outhouse.
Right.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah, thinking of the A-frame cabin. They're both cool sets.
Did I put this on the wrong side? I am just making a mess out of this fire escape, y'all.
All right, so you guys, for finding your minifigs, or looks like you're using minifig scan. Victor's also sometimes uses the generic QR code scanner. Nice.
Yeah.
Julian says he's always buys the full series of CMF using the app. That's cool. Victor says I also have 80 Dragon Paladins on standby in my backlog. Oh.
That's what the D&D collectible minifig maybe?
I am part of the problem.
Wow, I am just.
Rick Artemis says the Daily Bugle is great, by the way. I still need the Avengers Tower.
Same here. I've got the Sanctum was my first Marvel's modular because I thought that was the most modular compatible when it came out. The X Mansion we have. Just got this one on Black Friday, and then the next one up is going to be maybe one day. We'll see. Preferably on sale. The Avengers Tower. But you never know. see that. I'll work on the next step if I can find the pieces. Excuse me.
Oh wow, Julianne still has the Toy Shop Winter Village set sealed.
Wow, that's legit. The original 10199,
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Yeah. Oh no, the 10249. So the re-release. Hold on to that. That's going to be worth a lot. Joe Bowling says, I wasn't going to get the A-frame cabin, but my wife liked it and decided I needed it. I mean, look, if your wife decides needed it, who are we to say no? I mean, come on. Totally with you on that one. It's one reason I'm grateful Julia tolerates having Lego in the house, because like she was okay getting me the modular buildings for Christmas and birthday. She's like, yeah, that's cool. You really like those. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot more space now, too. It used to be that Lego was everywhere in our house. Every surface had Lego on it. But now we have dedicated display shelves, so it's kind of nice that we can have really cool-looking displays where it's all together. I think it makes the Lego look more impressive and cool. And then not every space has to be covered in Lego. Look, I have nutcrackers. Oh, and Lego. I guess there's still some Lego here and there.
Here and there. But not everywhere. And one more of these.
We do not have the Marvel CMF Series 2.
No, we have very limited CMFs. We have, I think, like the Blues Brothers one from like way back in the day, the Roman Guard from like CMF Series 1 or 2. Yeah, a couple here and there, an X-Men one. We've got one of the D&D ones. The latest ones that I purchased have honestly been to like get me above the threshold for a gift with purchase. Like in October, we got the Winter Village Post Office. Then we got the Lord of the Rings Brickheads, the Gimli and Legolas, which came out to be like $119.98. And so Lego, to get that pumpkin gift with purchase, they were like, well, you need something else. So I went ahead and bought the CMF, the D&D CMF. Love that 2x4 brick there.
Yeah. 2x4s just go in so nice. Pull everything together.
Lock it in. So we'll need here 1x1 brick to put underneath of that. Got it. There we go. Joe, thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great day yourself.
All right.
Yeah.
Julianne's asking about the small differences, I think, between the re-release of the Toy Shop and the original.
Some of the colors are different. I think the original one had like dark blay Technic, like corner things for like the wreath decorating. I think the new one has the like green ones. So there, yeah, some different, a couple tweaks here and there. The toys under the Christmas tree are different. My mom has the updated one. I have the original one. So at our Winter Village display for this year, we're using hers. Yeah. Oh, welcome, Bud the Builder. Let's see. Oh, okay. Victor, real quick. Victor says, do you think Lego will give us a castle-themed CMF outside the Dungeons & Dragons? I mean, I think what Lego has done with Castle has been great. I think one of the things they've intentionally done is give us a Castle minifig in most of the Castle, like CMF series. I know they had like that Raven Knight from a couple of series ago. The Wolfpack Beastmaster is another one. So I'm hoping they would give us one, but I don't know if they'll give us a dedicated Castle line. I would love that if they did, though. Bud the Builder, what do you think of the rumored Shire set? Yeah, rumored Shire set. So I just saw an update on that on Reddit Lego Leaks. It's kind of where I get a lot of information of upcoming sets. And the piece count for that is somewhere just north of 2,000 pieces. I've heard earlier that the price was going to be about $3,000 or $300. So I'm hoping that if it's a 2,000 piece set for $300, they give us a ton of minifigs. We'll see, or that the cost is a little bit lower than the $300 that were rumored. But I'm really excited for it. I love Lord of the Rings Lego. I think it's amazing. I do want there to be some lower priced Lord of the Rings sets just because it's hard to justify, $600, $500 set, $400, $475 bare door. But yeah, I think the Shire is going to be fascinating. It's probably going to be an upscale version of the one that we got back in like 2010 or 11 or 12 in that era.
How did you do that? How did you put that on?
I just put it right here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Probably a little bit bigger than that, but same scale. So they might make it a little bit deeper, a little more detailed, maybe have a little bit more scenery. So that'd be really cool if they did that. I can't wait for it. Bud the Builder, do you happen to know when that's coming out? I think, is it June or is it earlier than that? I'm getting kind of scrambled with all of the potential releases because you've got like potential Ninjago City set, the Shire, and some other ones coming out. Julian, yeah, really cool building with you at the same time. It's pretty exciting. I love just kind of hanging out, building, talking Lego. It's one of my favorite hobbies. Yeah, Victor says, yeah, that makes sense. They just sprinkle it in every, yep, totally. Small loader sets would be great. I love the bare door set, but not enough to spend. Yeah, I would say Rivendell is much better than bare door. Bare door is really cool. But Rivendell is one of the few like 10 out of 10 sets that we have. So I'm not sure the bare door, $500 after tax. Yeah, that's a lot. I would say I don't know if it's going to go on sale. I don't know if Rivendell's going on sale or maybe Black Friday at some point, but I would wait for it to go on sale there. But the builder says for the Hobbiton set, either March, April, or June. Yeah, I think it's something in there. And Victor, yeah, Rivendell, absolutely 100% worth it day one. Brick Artemis still needs Rivendell. Brick Artemis, dude. When you get like those awesome revenues from the YouTube shorts, I know you want to spend it on Hot Toys, man, but Lego Rivendell, it's totally worth it. I think one of the great sets because it's got so many great minifigs that go along with it. It's like they gave you everything you would want in a Lego Lord of the Rings set. If you were thinking about Rivendell, it gave us everything, and so that's really cool. And I guarantee you, when that one retires, I can't imagine what that's going to cost on the secondary market. Yeah, Bud the Builder, Rivendell is an epic set. It was the first set that I really saved up to buy. Victor, there we go. We got the peer pressure going. Come on, Brick Artemis. I'm getting reports from Wisconsin that Brick Artemis is cruising on Lego.com right now, looking for Rivendell. I can neither confirm nor deny that is taking place as we speak. Oh, this is cool. You've been building away.
Indeed.
I love this burnt orange floor, or this not burnt orange, but the bright light orange, burnt orange Texas colors. Ugh. For those of you that are not American college football fans, first weekend of the playoffs, and the University of Texas is which I went to the University of Oklahoma to get my PhD. So, Boomer Sooner. Texas does like the hook 'em horns, Oklahoma upside down horns. So I don't like burnt orange. It's one of my least favorite colors in life, and Lego. Words to live by the way.
Now we get to find the correct posters again.
Nice. Oh, this is really nice. We'll show you guys once we get those newspapers in there. I'm going to show you something really cool. So we've got right here this wall that has these 1x4 bricks with the studs on the side. And then here we've got the red 4x6 that comes in for the fire escape. But what we're doing is we're taking these tiles here, and we are officially covering up the red plate. So that's really next level execution. I gotta say, like, not many people, especially with the interior, would put it in the wrong spot, would just go ahead and think about that. So that's really cool. Love how they did that. But the Builder, I sold like 10 other smaller sets. Ooh, really interesting. So I'm wondering, for those of you that are collecting, do do you ever sell small sets? Like we have a little bit of a backlog, some gifts with purchase. We do want to do some giveaways, maybe at that 10,000 subscriber mark. We have a Fell Beast. We have an Amelia Earhart. We have a Monster Book of Monsters gift with purchase from Harry Potter from years ago. I think those are some of the more exclusive ones that we have. So I'd love to do some giveaways. But we do have some other small sets that I was thinking like we could sell. We aren't big into the Lego investing, but Bud the Builder saying like sell 10 smaller sets. You might actually be able to get pretty good price for some of those and help fund Lego. So one of the things I've been thinking about doing is like, what if I took a little bit of money that we make on the channel, squirrel it away, wait for some good deals on Black Friday, and buy some sets on sale and then sell them later on when they retire? I don't know. Possibility. Looks like we need some seats here. Maybe a conference table going in? This reminds me of when I was at the studios for Meet the Press in Washington, D.C. They have like a conference room that like all the journalists sit around.
It's more like desks.
Desks. Oh, this is like the newsroom. Never mind. Did I mention just how cool this bright light orange floor?
You might have. Once or twice.
Once or twice?
I just need a chest of drawers here. Probably a file cabinet.
Those are the desk drawers, yeah. Need to make 3 of those.
3?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll get one, you can get one, and that adds up, right?
Yep.
Victor says, I do a lot of traveling for work through the state of New York and constantly looking for clearance at Walmart and deals on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, squirrel them away until they retire. Yeah, that's a really good way of doing it. Amazon, I tell you what, Amazon, like one thing that I've really enjoyed, I've been eyeing some of those Indiana Jones sets, and I don't have any. So where's the third one go? Oh, right here. But I have on Brickset, I have my wish list, and then it basically connects with Amazon here in the United States or whatever country you're in. And whenever those sets are on sale, it shows up when I go to brickset.com. So it does actually help see when the deals are on, and if there's a good deal on something, go ahead and snag it. Victor, yeah, using that to fund the wish list. Brick Artemis, will you guys be getting that Wonka set that was teased a little bit? Ooh.
There's a Wonka set?
They are coming out with a Willy Wonka set.
Oh.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Depends on how it looks. Were you a big Willy Wonka fan?
No, I've just been, so the movie Wonka, not Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but Wonka, which is kind of the backstory of Willy Wonka, has a song in it that I've been working on with some students. So I've been kind of focused on that. But outside of that, I haven't particularly been a huge fan. Yeah.
But go ahead.
When I was probably middle school or something, I really liked Roald Dahl, and I thought he was a great author. I read a bunch of his books, but then I kind of got like my fill of him, I guess. I haven't really done anything with Roald Dahl since.
And we need one more newspaper. It looks like No Crime. We got a No Crime over there. Sweet. So every mayor's hoping for No Crime. Bud the Builder, those Indiana Jones sets are actually really good. Totally agree. The 2 smaller ones, and they're great deal. 100%. So the Lost Tomb set, I had the original one that was $20. It's one of my favorite sets of all time. One of the great values, I thought, of Lego set. It was like 240 pieces, great pieces, really cool minifigs, great play features. And so when they did the Lost Tomb set again, I think it was like $40, it struck me as a really good deal. It's bigger, has some great minifigs in it. So I was really kind of thinking about picking it up. I'm probably going to pick it up soon, one of these days. But yeah, great deal for the money. Laos, Peter Nielsen, Norman, I have sold some GWP on Facebook and another site here in Denmark. Cool. Well, welcome. By the way, awesome that you're here from Denmark. Yeah, gifts with purchase. When is the best time to sell those? Like I've noticed by paying attention to some of the Bricklink numbers that the first couple weeks that a gift with purchase is available is the best time to put them up for sale because people are willing to overpay a bit more for them. I don't know if it's just like the rush of that set coming out, but I saw like the record player was selling for like $60 or something like that. At one point now, I think it's down closer to like that $30-$35 threshold.
Oh, this is a desk lamp. I was trying to figure out what it was. It's actually done really well, but it took me a while to figure out what it is. You have that classic green with gold.
Nice. And a bottle of alcohol there?
What?
Right here.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Oh. I mean, it's a bottle. They were used as bottles of rum in those Pirates of the Caribbean sets.
That does not seem right. Oh, because this got put on wrong. That's...
Did I put something on wrong?
Yeah.
Ah.
It's like Labyrinth.
It is. Oh, man. But the Builder, it's Lego, therefore it's... Yeah. How do you guys feel about the stickers in this set or stickers in general? Great question. In this set, okay, in general, it does a lot of stickers. Here's the thing. I've come to expect that with the Marvel modulars, you're going to get a lot of stickers. I think for me, the issue tends to be that there are times when I see stickers as being necessary to keep the cost of a set down. Like, looking at some of these stickers here, I can't imagine. I mean, we showed the sticker sheet the other day, but like these are some pretty big stickers. Like this one is going to go on this piece right here, this 8x16 tile. So that's a lot. These go on, 8x8 tiles. This is a pretty big one right here. Like that's going to cost a lot for them to print. I know maybe we should expect them to do some of that, but yeah, if you want to walk up, I can put stickers on. Where's the, here we go. So I don't mind stickers from that standpoint, but I don't like them in terms of that they really do, I think, kind of cheapen the set, if that makes sense. Like the building experience is a little bit rougher, and then just the quality of the sticker. I mean, there are so many other examples where the colors don't match the bricks surrounding them, which is a problem. So I know that there's a quality control issue, and I feel if you're going to be doing stickers, you really need to be able to do them well so that there aren't any other issues other than having to apply them. And I don't think Lego's done a great job with that over the years. So that's my somewhat contrarian take.
Oh, you're not
This is
selling
1817. Here's a 16. Yeah, we're in deep concentration with these stickers right here. Here's another 16. And we'll get you two 15s right here. There we go. Whoop. Still got reflexes.
I have to go as well, but Merry Christmas to you all. Thanks, Bud the Builder. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, man.
Brick Artemis, enjoy watching. I have a family Christmas party to go to in a couple hours and need to get going. Talk to you later.
Thanks for joining us, Brick Artemis. Yeah, Victor says, print it, don't stick it. That's a good saying. Lego can afford it. I mean, they do have these huge profits. And I tell you what, with Star Wars, the amount that they start, I mean, that's the one thing I would say for sure they need to be printing parts. Collectors, resale, but also the amount they're charging for some of those Star Wars sets. The Star Wars tax is real. So, man, like put some of the printed pieces in there. I do know some of the MIDI scale ships that they released this year do have, at least one of them has printed pieces, which is really cool, but it is pretty expensive, and people do wonder if it's really worth it. Last Peter Nielsen Norman. I think November and the first 2 weeks of December to sell GDP. Yeah, that's a good point. Right around the holiday season for sure. Yeah. Wow, we are almost done with bag 6.
And there are very few extra pieces, so I think we did well.
Hey, I think we did bag 6 right on. All right. We got some windows here. I think it was Victor yesterday to remind us, hey, like, stack those windows. You want to go ahead and start stacking windows? Or I can do it.
Stack?
Well, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of 5.
You got it.
Bag 7, it looks like we've got another minifig. It's going to be, looks like, yep, Ben Urich. So we'll build him as soon as I can find him. There's the head and the hair. We got some donuts in here. Autumn's favorite. I know. Here we've got the torso, and we put the hair piece on. Actually, before I do that, let me find the legs. I'll show you. We have another double-sided head, but I got to find the legs, which are, here we go, dark tan. So here is, oh, keep going the wrong way. Here we go. One side, and then the other side a little bit more of a smiley face. So frowny face, smiley face. We'll go ahead and make him happy. Lots of great things happening in the newsroom on this Saturday morning. Yeah, Victor says the profits are insane. Star Wars sets, minifigs deserve more attention to detail. Yeah, if you ever watch M&R Productions, Ryan over there definitely talks about some of that. And I mean, it's so crazy how expensive those sets are, that the details are really what get a lot of Lego fans interested in Star Wars. And so it makes sense for them to have more detailed prints. It just kind of mind-boggling to me that they make some of the mistakes they do when it comes to some of the Star Wars minifigs. But I don't buy a lot of Star Wars. Actually, I've never purchased a Star Wars set for myself, just because it's so expensive, and I know that if I get one, it's kind of like, what was that old Pringles commercial? Once you pop, you can't stop. Like, once you buy a Star Wars set, can you really stop at one? So, yeah.
Julian says, I'm now rebuilding both Winter Village trains, 10173 and 10254.
Ooh.
The first is rare and was on sale for only 3 months in 2007, I believe.
That was even before I think the Winter Toy Shop came out that Jamie Berard designed. That one has, I think it was the first set ever to have, if I'm not mistaken, the first one ever to have the white foliage pieces, the 4x3 foliage pieces. That is, Julian, man, that is an incredible set. Did you buy it at the time, or did you buy it later on? Because that, I know a lot of people have been trying to like find that one, because it's quite the set.
Which one does your mom have?
She has the second one, so the 10254.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice train.
Yeah, that's a nice train. We actually modified it to be mechanized, so it does come with the instructions. We had the wrong power-up functions for it. We used the one from the Disney train, which is a little bit different in terms of how you connect it. So we had to modify a little bit, but it still runs, and the kids love like just using the app and having it go round and round. So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, but the app is fun because you can change the speed, you can add music. It's so, yeah, it's very interactive.
Stacking those like a pro.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done.
Maybe. I don't know. There's still some more in here, but I did all the ones that were over here.
Cool.
Plus a couple.
I am looking for a small piece that I cannot find. Pearl gold. That thing right there.
It's under here.
Oh.
But for future reference, if you can't find one, there's one in the extra pieces as well.
That's a good point.
Oh, that is really cute coffee maker and donut tray.
Yeah. Coffee maker. Right here, using a little tooth piece and a minifig head. So that's kind of cool. Looks like we're building a water cooler right now, so not too shabby.
Julian says, I bought 2 online. I was lucky because it was the time where my Dark Age just finished. Nice.
How long was your Dark Age? And anyone's out there, like if you went through collecting Lego as a kid and then got back into it, let us know how long your Dark Age was.
Well, thanks, Louster, Peter, Nielsen, Norman. I'm glad I pronounced it correctly. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly just now as well.
Yeah. We try. I guarantee nothing. I have a lot of students, and they have quite a few ethnic names, and so I do my best. And I always tell them on day 1 of class, when I call your name, if I get it wrong, correct me. And I did have a student once. Her name was Megan. She wanted to be called Meg. I didn't hear her say Meg, so I called her Megan for like the first 2 semesters I had her in class. And one day, like somebody's like, "Hey, like she does go by Meg. Like she's okay with Megan, but you can call her Meg." And I was like, "I'm sorry, like I didn't hear you." She's like, "It's okay," but I do try to like make sure that they that I'm calling them by the right name or pronouncing it correctly, just because it's the right thing to do. We need how many of these? Wow. So we are stacking. One of my new favorite pieces, these 1 by 1 2/3 snot bricks, works really well when you just want to line up tiles or plates. The old style used to use like the 1 by 1 snot brick, but you had to make sure you put like 2 plates in between to make sure everything worked out okay in terms of the geometry. So these pieces make it a lot easier to do snot building techniques. So you're working on number 4. I'll work on number 5.
This is third one.
I got one right here.
Oh.
Go ahead and turn it.
Did I make it too tall? It says 5x.
Yeah, you got
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Then we need 5 of them.
Oh, 5 of.
Yeah.
Our stacking days are not over.
No.
Lots of stacking.
I'll get this one if you want to get the other 1 by 1 columns. These now we're doing corner ones. Julian, I started loving Lego with the classic space theme when I was 6 years old. Yeah, from that time, love space. Yeah, lunar base. Oh, yeah, the lunar bases were so cool. Engineer working for Airbus, thanks to Lego. My dad was an architect, and my love of Lego as a kid, I think he was hoping that I would be an architect. Nope. I'm not creative enough, nor am I artistic enough. That's why I work as a political scientist. When have politicians been creative? No, I'm kidding. Here we go. We got this one for the corner. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Oh, we need a bunch of these. You want to hand me that? So now we've got these tall windows. Julie has stacked them. We're putting those door rail pieces on that we gushed about yesterday and putting these on. Inserting lots of windows. A lot of these windows. Holy cow. Well, I think we might need to get this one stacked in too.
Got a lot of stacks here.
Yeah, we need a lot of stacks. This is
Got 4 whole sections.
kind of intense.
I don't think you need that one.
No? Okay. Want to hand me one and I'll get these? A Lego architect, yeah. His wish. I think he really. So we did a modular music shop mock based off of a music store here in Northeast Ohio called Woodsy's, which is actually in the same town that my parents went to college. And so he loves that shop and really, really liked what we did with that video. So yeah, I would say he was pretty cool with that. Julian says I had a dark age from 16 years old to 30 years old. When I saw the cafe corner and toy shop, I was fascinated by what Lego was doing. Got the virus. That's a way. Let's see. I was my only dark age hit from about 1995, when I was 12 to 2000 December of 2006. So about 11 or 12 years, and yeah, I would have been 12 to 24. So yeah, kind of around the same age. And I'm so glad that I came out of my dark age in December of 2006, because then 2007 is when the Cafe Corner came out. So I knew all about it and was really excited about that set, even though I couldn't afford it at the time. My parents were able to get that for me for Christmas. So got me hooked on modulars.
Oh, you've already got one.
And I have seen those.
Oh, we need 2 over there as well. I guess we do need them all.
Need them all stacked. Yeah, just to show you what this is all like right now. Lots of windows across here and here. Julian asks, do we also have the Market Street? No. Julian, embarrassed to admit it. So it's, at first, I didn't consider it a real modular building because it wasn't Lego designed. It was fan designed. You probably know that. It was part of the Lego Factory, which is a precursor to what became QSO and Ideas. And so they had Eric Bach, who was an adult fan, come in, built that with pieces that were in ones that were available for Lego Factory. I didn't think it was as detailed as the Cafe Corner. Didn't think it was as cool as the Cafe Corner. And then my finances, I was in grad school, so I didn't have a lot of money. And so, yeah, I didn't get that one. But probably could build it. You do, yeah. It has been made by a fan. Yep. So I didn't consider it an official modular. But then when Jamie Berard created the mini modulars, which came out, I want to say 2011, 2012, he included the Market Street as a modular building. And so he, in an interview, said, yep, this is an official modular building. We consider it as such. And at that point, it had been retired. And I was like, oh, man. So I missed out on Market Street. One of the things that made it difficult at the time, if you didn't buy it at the store, was that the dark blue bricks, especially the 1x4 bricks, were rare. And so it was super expensive to get those on Bricklink. Now they're much more common. So I'm actually tempted to Bricklink that at some point, maybe make a couple modifications for that one. So Julian says it was on sale for 70 euros. Hesitating, and I didn't buy it. The only one missing in my collection, the Market Street.
And now, of course, we have things like this and Marvel's type sets in our city. So I don't think we're as exclusive anymore anyway.
Right. I just love modular buildings. It's hard for me to pass them up. Although that $500 Avengers Tower is going to be tough. One of these days. Again, if we can find it on sale, maybe in a year or two.
We've got a bit bigger Lego budget these days as well, so we can make those things happen.
Occasionally. Ooh, that's cool. What do you think? Got a couple of pieces here. Flip the page. Ooh, here you go. Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, and then
smoothly.
It does go in smoothly. All right, I'll show you guys what we're talking about here. So, we used a bunch of, here we go, you can see a little bit here, tan pieces, 2x3 inverted slopes to build some structure for support. And then that allowed us to connect these 1x8 bricks or 1x10 bricks right here across the front. So that's pretty cool. And did we miss?
Is this supposed to be an extra piece?
No, the dish is not supposed to be an extra piece.
Is that on the fountain thing?
Oh, I bet you it is. And I just messed up. Yep, it is. The water thing. If you want to go ahead and go to the next.
Do you need this 1x1 circle also?
Nope. You can go ahead and flip.
Well,
I got it.
Can you find the bag
Oh,
8?
yeah, you need bag 8.
Yeah.
Here's 2 bag 8s. And here's a 3rd bag 8.
Oh wow, 3 bag.
Yeah, this is intense. I got to double check, make sure I didn't miss something else in this. Nope. Wait. What? There we go. All right, finally made the right fixes. Everything. I think it looks fantastic on the inside. Looks like a great newsroom. Fire escape looks pretty cool. Wow. And have I mentioned how cool
Floor is?
the floor? Come on.
We got a bunch of these big rail pieces.
It's going to be just like what we have here. So we're going to be using quite a few of those as architectural detailing. I think the first ones of these that I got was back in 2007 with the Dwarves Mine. One of those fantasy era castle sets that I thought was pretty cool. All right, let's see what we got
A bunch
here.
more windows.
You want me to stack them this time?
I can stack them.
You sure?
Are they shorter this time or the same?
I think it'll be for the front.
Some of them.
So I think it's going to be the same. Yeah, if I had to guess.
Minifig and then start stacking.
Sounds like a plan. The dimensions of the set really sneak up on you. Rather impressive. Seems to be a lot of. There we go. Pieces scattered here. Prism, have you been to England to buy Lego? There are some exclusive sets you get. No, never been to England in my life. I want to go.
I was only in the London airport briefly on my way to Ireland in 2001, something like that.
Yeah.
Definitely was not looking for Lego at that time.
No, that was before I even met you.
Here is Black Cat.
Ooh. Very cool. Would love for them to bring back Fantasy Era. Yeah, Fantasy Era Castle. That castle was so good, and much better than the old. We call them the Jelly Bean Knights, but there was the Knights Kingdom 2, which had like green knights and red knights, and it was really weird. Did not like them at all. But then they came out with the Fantasy Era, and that castle was really cool. Very, very reminiscent of some of the old castles from the 1980s and 1990s. Maybe a little bit bigger, but really, I think, well done. So Fantasy Era Castle helped get me back into Lego, because I was coming out of my dark ages when they released that line, and I was really into the castle stuff. So it helped kind of keep me engaged with the product. And that was before a lot of the adult era sets, came out. That was kind of at the beginning of that phase of Lego's branding. Prism says there's a mega Lego shop in London, 2 in Birmingham. Yeah. We have, so in Cleveland, we're in Cleveland, Ohio. We have 2 Lego stores in the area. One on our side of town, one on the other side of town, and they're not really all that big. They're decent sized, but they're in malls. And not say that they can't have big ones in malls because I know if you watch any of Brixie's stuff, the West Edmonton Mall has a massive, I think it might be the largest one in Canada, but maybe one of the largest in all of North America. But yeah, I know they have some pretty sweet Lego stores out there in London and Birmingham. Would love to visit them one of these days.
We've also been to the Lego store in Chicago at the Water Plaza Tower. What's that place called? I forget. Anyway, it's a big mall. That's a really cool store. They have this dragon out of Lego that goes through the ceiling. That one's a cool one. That one's a little bit bigger, I think.
Yeah.
We've also been to one in Tigard, Oregon. I can't even remember that one, honestly.
It was about the same size as the one here on the east side of Cleveland. Yeah.
And then we've also been to the one in Columbus, Ohio, which is a small one, similar to the one on the other side of town for us.
Yeah, the Columbus one wasn't nearly as impressive as others. I'm missing a 2x6 dark blade tile here. Thanks. All right. I'm going to tile off this side. Cool.
Good.
Oh.
Oh,
What do I do?
I thought you were trying to grab it.
No, I was going to go for a piece, and then it was the wrong piece.
Oh.
So it was like a false start. Ooh, I love these corner tiles here. What do we think, Prism wants to know, what do we think of the Dune Ornithopter? I think it's amazing. I don't have it, but it looks amazing. And the features are so cool, how it just so, like with a little, like a trigger or so of sorts, like it has all these really cool dimensions to it. And I'm really glad that they're doing Dune sets. Like, I think it's a great theme for Lego to kind of do the occasional one-off set. So that's really cool. Victor says the orcs and the big fig trolls were a great addition. Yeah, completely agree. It was the closest to Lord of the Rings that Lego, I think, had done at the time. And the orc figs, they had these big fig trolls, which were really cool, that came in. They had like an orc base that was like $100, $110 at the time. And then they also had the Dwarves Mine, which is a really cool set. A great value. It was like $60, 570 pieces, but it had so many minifigs and accessories. That was a great set. Prism says it's on the Christmas list. Yeah, the Dune Ornithopter, as is the Medieval Blacksmith. Oh, dude, either of those sets would be amazing, but the Blacksmith is so good.
This is so cool. Like, so we had these columns with the studs on the side, and now we're putting these track pieces on them. It's really neat.
Yeah. I like that. It's so satisfying putting those on, because it pulls everything together. You just see like the studs on the sides, and all of a sudden you put those track pieces on. Yeah, boom. Looks good. Prism says, I would love some smaller, better price. Absolutely. Prism, which sets would you want? Like, I was thinking, if you go back to the old school Lord of the Rings Hobbit sets, you've got like Gandalf Arrives. They have like a $70 Mines of Moria set. The bag end, the original bag end, I think was $70, $80. I think maybe the Mines of Moria set was $80. But yeah, they had some really good. They had a very small Council of Elrond set. They also had a Weathertop for like $30. So those kinds of things would be really cool. But I would love to get like a little Gandalf Arrives. Maybe they include that with the larger bag end. But any of those would be really cool. That's gonna be a tough one to fit in there.
Yeah, it's a little bit trickier. Not terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are all on.
Ooh, Lord of the Rings battle packs. Victor, you are spot on. I saw that a Star Wars battle pack, maybe the 237th or 327th, I forget, sorry, is going to be available for like $40. But if they had Lord of the Rings, the closest Lord of the Rings battle pack that I can ever recall was the Uruk-hai Battle, which was an extension to the Helm's Deep set. And that was such a cool set. Loved it so much. Man, that was really good. But yeah, definitely could dream of that. Unboxing funnier than boxing. Hi from Vienna. Hi. Wow, Vienna. We have a town in Ohio called Vienna. They don't want to pronounce it the same way as Vienna, Austria, but I'm guessing you're from Vienna, Austria, not Vienna, Ohio. The odds are you're probably from Austria because there aren't many people in Vienna, Ohio. Last Peter Nielsen Norman, if you ever come to Denmark, you got to be very disappointed by shops in Copenhagen, but the ones in Legoland are great. Yeah, I would go to Legoland and shop there rather than some of the other main ones. Yeah, he's up Austria. Yeah, probably what in the evening there in Austria, maybe like 5:30 or so, 5:15, something like that. So welcome. We're gonna be building for about another 15 minutes or so, because Julia's taking Autumn to a play, right?
A ballet.
A ballet, the Nutcracker.
Yeah.
Autumn loves the Nutcracker, so they're going to see that. And I've got some video editing to do, and I've got some preparations for my next semester. So I got to be taking notes and all that stuff. 5:15 here, yeah. Wow, right on. I know my time zones, kind of. Prism, quite like the Lego Mac dumpster that was released this year. Oh yeah, the Technic. I had a couple Technic sets when I was a kid, and was never like really big into them, but always loved all the different things that you could do with them, and just the engineering behind them I thought was so fascinating. So the only issue I have with Technic nowadays is it's a lot of licensed products and not kind of like original stuff. But I know that's a criticism of Lego across all genres. Did I build City of Lanterns? I did not build the City of Lanterns. What was your favorite thing, Prism? What was your favorite thing about that set? Because I did not, have not built that one. Oh, we need 7 of these. Wow. So we are currently putting together these 1x2 plates with the triangle slopes on them, and they're going on top of the tracks. So they're hanging up just a little bit above everything else here, interestingly. Modular Asian style, mini monorail, modular like that. Yeah, I mean those, but for 100. Yeah, the nice thing about those, so that's a Monkey Kid set, is that they've got like a bunch of different modular style sets and reasonably affordable, like all like $130 or 130 pounds, and then like I think there's one that's close to 200, but pretty affordable. And when you combine them, I've seen some images of all those Monkey Kid kind of Ninjago style sets, and just really cool. Yeah, so many play features, Easter eggs crammed in. Absolutely, that's what I love about those style sets, including Ninjago City. They're just so full of awesome building techniques and play features. The original Ninjago City just blew me away with all of the different play features in it. So I'm not surprised that the City of Lanterns is similar to that. Like that's a really, really cool set. I think it was Victor yesterday as we were building was talking about how the 16 studs depth gets shortened as we go up the tower. And so we're actually, looks like we're at that point now where we are doing that. So let's see, I need one more corner panel somewhere over the rainbow. There it is. So I'll show you guys what that looks like right here. So we've got these panels right here, and then it looks like the building's going to come in right there. Let's see. Mathazola, welcome, by the way. Marvel modular buildings are the best thing about Lego. I love the Marvel modules. I love the modules a little bit more than these, but this set is really impressive. I gotta say, I like so far, and we're on bag 8 out of I think 14 or so, 15. I like this set much better than the X Mansion. So I'm going to do a review of this set, probably publish it in January, just because we've got a lot of videos coming out between now and the new year. But this set is so much fun, and I really, really like it. This and the Sanctum Sanctorum are like on par with Lego modulars to me. Unboxing, funnier than boxing. Question, sorry if it was already asked, joined a couple minutes ago. Favorite YouTube Lego content creators? I like your channel. Thank you for liking the channel. Thanks for watching. Favorite content creators? So we actually just had one on our live stream just earlier today commenting. Brick Artemis is one of our favorites. I like a lot of the small YouTube channels. There are some big ones like Brick C, MNR Productions, Tiago Catarino. I really like a lot of those. But like there's some smaller ones. Mark of Fallworth is a great one. He's actually Mark from Mark and Steven, the combo that won U.S. Brickmasters season, was it 1?
I don't know.
Season 1 or 2, but he and his brother Steven won, and his channel is actually kind of small, but he's been doing right now the series on 12-hour builds where he gives himself 12 hours to build and photograph something, and he'll pick a theme. He'll oftentimes put it up for a vote on YouTube. So he's a channel that I really like. One Brick by One Brick, I think, is another one that's, I think, about 10, 15,000 subscribers, as our cat is joining the fray here. And so he's actually been doing a lot of like big dioramas, including one right now on like a medieval theme that's using the Lion Knight's castle, but building extensions and like big walls around it. So that's another one that I really like. Trying to think. Yeah, there's some other good ones out there. Goldfire, if you love medieval castle stuff, Goldfire is a really great channel, about 30,000 subs right now. So not like a massive channel, but a decent sized one, fast growing. But love all the stuff he does with castle minifigs and army building, and then some small builds. So definitely, that's a good channel right there. Prism says you can put 2 side by side and do a proper custom build and double the length of the monorail. Oh, man. That's what I love, being able to double the size. Like as an adult with maybe a little bit of a larger Lego budget, being able to get 2 of a set and doubling it, like that's a great one. The City of Lanterns would be a really good option for that, because it's not a super expensive set, and for the price of one Ninjago City set nowadays, you can get 2 of those and do a lot of really cool things with it. So absolutely, that's kind of cool. So how many of these do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. So we are working on the front window panel here. It's a whole series of windows. We're going to be doing a lot of other things to them because we got these snot bricks right here. And I'm stacking some other snot bricks to put in between those. So this is like pretty intense snot techniques, I got to say. One of my favorite things to do is find how we can build things by putting studs on their sides. 6 right here.
We're like a well-oiled machine here.
Yeah, we're getting this bag 8 taken care of. It's a big 3 different bags in bag 8 here. A lot of progress being made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more here. Trying to catch up to Julia. She's like a beast over here, building these windows. We've got one more column to do. 2, 3, and last one here. Cool. So we'll show you what this looks like in just a moment.
Will we get the new modular? Absolutely.
Oh,
100%.
yeah, Prism. Yeah, I love that British architecture. I love the pub style. By the way, here's what our front panel of windows is looking like here for the Daily Bugle. But yes, I love the medieval style built. It is so incredible. 100% getting that set. It's the one set I just look forward to most every single year, and I think this one has a chance to really be one of the best modulars of all time. I'm going to wait to make that declaration until I get my hands on it and build it. But the images and looking at some of the building techniques that they use, it's just incredible. Love the architectural style, the Tudor style. It's fantastic. So super excited about that one. Yeah, but not all your pubs look like that. I grant you that. That's okay. You know, here in the United States, we have a lot of, like in Cleveland, we have a really, really high Irish population, especially on the west side of Cleveland. So we do have some like Irish style pubs and delis, but nothing that looks like that Tudor corner. So
Closest thing probably Coventry.
yeah, we do have a lot of Tudor architecture on the east side of Cleveland with some of the fancier homes in places like Shaker Heights, Cleveland Heights, and so like yeah, there's a lot of really high-end Tudor style architecture in those parts of town. All right, so we I think are on 267 here.
Yeah.
The wrong order. All right, so we are lining up the top of this. So this is going to be, looks like they're setting it up so that we can, here, you want to put the panels on. You can. Looks like they're setting us up to make this easily removable, which is kind of a nice feature.
Is it going to blow off?
I think it's going to be able to blow up, yeah. Wouldn't surprise me. And you are the rail queen, so go for it. I think the designer spent some time in York around the Shambles area, which is also an inspiration for Diagon Alley. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's really cool. Yeah. I love the Diagon Alley set that came out in 2020, I believe it was October 2020. We have that one. We don't have the Gringotts, but love that architecture. Love the different building techniques in that set. So this is similar to that. That just raised the set in my esteem already. That's really cool to know. Yeah, can't wait for January 1st to get that set. All right, we got some stickers. Here's the sticker sheet. You want to
Put this on here?
Well, let's see what we're putting them on. I don't know if we're putting. Yeah, we are. That's going to be sticker 11 goes on that. Wow.
Maybe I should wait.
No, you got it.
Okay.
I can put these on pretty quickly, I think. What is this?
Biggest sticker I think I've ever seen.
Right? I think this goes.
And we did have one other sticker that was similar size. I think it was like a Friends Line aquatic park or something. I think it had a really big sticker on like a billboard similar to this.
Oh yeah. That wouldn't surprise me. All right, sticker queen. Yeah, it goes like that. I'm nervous. We're putting on this big sticker. And we also have to put it on an 8x8 tile, or sorry, a 6x6 tile, and then a rounded panel. So I'm nervous.
Because it's so long, you want to make sure it's perfectly straight or it'll end up all wonkety at the end.
Ooh, wow. Wow, that's a fantastic job. Check this out. There's the sticker that we got. That's the front billboard here. And she nailed it. Sticker queen strikes again.
All right, now I'm doing the curved surface, so we'll see how this one goes.
Hold your breath, y'all. I will say the Diagon Alley set, I didn't like. The $500 price tag was a lot, too much for us. Having the whole underground section was tough, but then the stickers, the Gringotts stickers on the rounded bow slopes, just brutal. Did not like how the spacing was with that. So, yeah. What's the set that you've been excited about but disappointed once built? I'll give you one from this year, the Burrow. The Burrow was definitely one this year that I was disappointed with. Another one from way back in the day was the Tower Bridge. Was a little bit disappointed in that one. Honestly, that was back when they didn't do a ton of 18+ style sets. There's a creator expert set of the London Bridge, and yeah, I mean, it was a Jamie Berard design, I think, and it was cool, had some cool building techniques, but I just did not like that set all that much. So yeah.
This one feels like it's sticking out too far. Something wrong with it. Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
Click there. All right, there we go. Got the billboards.
And we got to put it on.
Yeah.
There we go. And with that, I think this is going to be the last
put
thing.
That on there.
Oh, we got to put this on here. All right. So check this out. We are going to have to say goodbye in a few moments, but we're going to show you what this all looks like. So here we go, what it looks like, and then wow. Okay, so here we go. We've got the first couple floors here, and then if I turn around here, boom, we've got all of that billboard stuff. Here's the wall from the very first level that can be removed really easily. I'm gonna try to put it back in.
Good luck.
Yeah, not going so well. There we go. Yeah. Oh, it looks fantastic. I'm excited. We'll do some more maybe live building for some later bags maybe early next week. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. We'll talk about it and maybe post the image. Real quick, Aloha Bricks, welcome. Hi, Aloha Bricks. Aloha to you. What sets do you have in our backlog? So we actually have the Galaxy Explorer, which we are going to be building shortly because I want to compare that to the Blacktron Renegade if we get that on January 1st. Another one we have in our backlog is the Viking Village, which I know you are super excited about. I'm excited about. We just haven't gotten around to building it because we got it like much after it was released.
Yeah.
We are thinking about maybe incorporating that into our Winter Village. That's a possibility.
Yeah.
We also have one of the Lunar New Year sets from a couple years ago that we got on sale. We got like 20% off.
Which we also got the ship. What's it called? Forgot. That one's also on sale. The space set.
Oh, yeah, Galaxy. Yeah. Galaxy Explorer. We got that one at Walmart for like 25% off. So that was really cool.
So maybe that's where our backlog sets tend to come from, is sets that we got on sale.
Yeah, sets we got on sale at like months or even like a year or so after they were released. So sometimes doing those reviews don't make a lot of sense because just for views and things like that. But so those we have in our backlog along with some other gifts with purchase. Yeah. Victor has to run off. Great seeing you, Victor. Great talking to you. Thanks for tuning into the stream. A lot done around the house. Shovel some snow. Yeah, awesome. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy holidays to everybody. Unboxing funnier than boxing. I'm going to buy the new Blacktron set. Yes, I like it. We might do a live stream on that one, maybe, if we get it. Julia's going to be out of town, so it's going to be like just me and Kiara. So, like, I'm just going to live stream everything, right? Julian, thanks for sharing time with us. Have a great day. Have a great day, everybody. Happy holidays. If we don't see you before then, we'll try to do maybe another live stream for this set. But otherwise, have a great day. Keep building together.